Oh my goodness! What a move into the Unprettier! What a counter by Green! Green with the title!
Hey, what's going on YouTube land? It's me, TJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia, where I get my reviews on WWE shows and PLE events. And today we are going to be reviewing Saturday night's main event. And without further ado, just go ahead and get into the review. So we open up Saturday night's main event with Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Sami the pedestrian actually looked like he actually gave a damn about how the hell he looked, and it is about time. He even looked like he had the beard or whatever trimmed up. But anyways, Sami wound up starting off already like with the punches and everything like that, and then Drew McIntyre's like fighting back, and then he winds up putting Sami on his back pockets, and then he like they're going back and forth, and then Sami Zayn wind up throwing Drew McIntyre out of the ring and wind up doing his beautiful moonsault, springboard moonsault on Drew McIntyre. But then they wind up fighting a little bit more outside the ring, and Drew wound up hurling Sami over the announcer's desk. And this is where we go into commercial break. After commercial break, these two are still battling it out. I remember at one point Drew McIntyre was like fully in control of this match. I remember Drew McIntyre wound up doing a spine buster and a power bomb. Sami Zayn wound up kicking out, and then I remember Sami Zayn wound up hitting his blue thunder bomb. And then it looked like he was trying to wrap this match up and do his haluva kick, but Drew McIntyre wound up getting out the ring, and then Sami went out of the ring to him, and then this is when Sami get back in the ring after Drew got back in the ring, and then Drew wound up hitting a Claymore kick, and then 1, 2, 3. He outsmarts Sami, and he wins this match. And I couldn't have been happier because this actually was like a really decent match. It was actually a great match, honestly, and the right person went over, because if Sami Hogan would have went over again, I would have been pissed off. So now that Drew McIntyre got Sami out the way, I guess he has to work on the bloodline, being as though that Raw and SmackDown had this trade window, whatever thing going on. So we're going to have to wait and see what Drew McIntyre's endgame goal is, because that crash out, I feel like he just don't give a damn at this point, and he out for his pound of flesh. In this next matchup, it is for the World's Women's Championship. It is the World's Women's Champion Liv Morgan versus the challenger Io Sky. So this match was like very fast paced, so I could barely keep up with the action, but they're like trading off like movesets, and Liv would hit something, and then when she would transition to do something else, then Io would like drop kick her or something like that, and then it would go vice versa. Like I love that transition, like all that stuff. And then even up into commercial break, they were still being combative, and then like after the commercial break, these two are like still going at it. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't keep up with all the action. I remember at one point where Io Sky tried to do like a big splash or something like that in the corner to Liv Morgan, but Liv Morgan wound up doing a backstabber. I remember at another point where Liv Morgan looked like she was about to go ahead and go for a Oblivion like a couple of times, but she kept missing. I remember one time where she tried to hit it, but she wound up getting put in submission hold, like the crossface, but she wound up getting out of it. But she wound up getting a knee to the face, bro. I was like, I know she had a broken nose after that. And then after this is where Io Sky does like the double knees, and then she tried to go for the over the moonsault, but then she wound up missing, and then getting hit with the Oblivion, and then 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan successfully retains her World's Women's Championship. But to end this segment off, Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio wind up all embracing and, you know, congratulating her and all this other stuff. This is where Rhea Ripley comes out once again, and they have to remind us that this is probably going to be the WrestleMania program, which is okay with me now. I just learned to live with that for a reality, even though I'm kind of over Rhea Ripley. Like, I'm going to just keep this short because this is not about her. But I feel like if WWE would have just bring her back at the Royal Rumble, because I don't think she's going to win. I think she's going to win the Elimination Chamber match, not the Royal Rumble, which is a good booking decision. But if they would have just brought her back at the Royal Rumble, then I would have been like, okay, good. This is a good booking decision. Like, you brought her back too soon, Triple H. Like, she is a superstar, whether I like it or not. But we're going to see what's going to happen for the booking up until WrestleMania for Rhea Ripley. But Triple H, please, that's all I ask for you. Don't piss me off. In our next matchup, it is for the world title. Gunther putting his world championship against Finn Balor and Damian Priest. So in this matchup, they are all like hitting their moves and trying to get quick wins and everything like that up into the commercial break, where when Damian looked like he was taking dominance of this match. And then even after the commercial break, they're all like just battling it back and forth. It was like hard to keep up with too. I remember at one point where Gunther just kept trying to hit his powerbomb like multiple times, and even try to do the rear naked choke or chokehold or whatever you want to call it, the sleeper, and it just was not working out. I remember at one point where it looked like Finn Balor looked like he was about to win there, but I ain't gonna lie, he did become an afterthought in this match pretty much, because it seemed like mostly Damian and Gunther were like taking control of this match more than Finn was. He kind of faded off a little bit, but I mean, he got his little niggas in too, you know what I'm saying? But he hit the coup de grace on Gunther, but Damian wound up breaking up the pinfall. I remember Damian wound up finally hitting his South Avenue chokeslam, but the way Gunther pulled Damian out of pinfall was so diva, as he just, come here, he just yanked him by it. It kind of reminded me of Candace of Bad Girls Club when she yanked a train doll, like, get over here. Yo, he choked him out and then he powerbombed him on the steel steps. It looked like it was about to be over for Damian, because if he would have just went for it and did it, like, he probably would have broke his neck. But he wound up like pilling him up like at least 3-4 times. But that's a heavy boy. That's a big boy. So he wound up finally powerbombing him on the steel steps. And then Gunther wound up hitting the powerbomb on Finn Balor, and 1, 2, 3, Gunther successfully retains the world championship. Predictable, but if it is what it is. Y'all know how I feel about Finn for the win, but unfortunately he didn't in this particular segment, and he ate the pin. And I just don't understand how he went from being a Grand Slam champion and now he's just a glorified jobber at this point. I'm not gonna say he's cooked, but we're gonna have to wait and see where 2025 leads him, because it definitely deserves a dominant heel championship run after this. And it's just, we just gonna end it there. And this next matchup, easily, probably match of the night, is the finals to crown the first ever Women's United States Champion. It is Chelsea Green versus Michin. So in this matchup, these two are like arguing back and forth. This is my chips, this is mine, this is mine. And then they wind up like exchanging like wrestling holds and doing chain wrestling and stuff like that. It was really nice to see that. And then they kind of broke down from here. I remember like towards the commercial break, Piper Niven wound up doing like a fall away slam on Michin. Chelsea got up the ring, so you see that? So then even after the commercial break, these two are still going at it. I remember at one point a time where Michin hit the eat defeat, but she kind of barely got it, and Chelsea Green wound up like almost hopping onto the other side of the ring. And as Michin is pinning her, said 1, 2, and then Chelsea Green wound up putting her foot on the rope. I was like, dang, she got some long legs. Because I didn't think she was close enough to do that. But anyways, Michin and Chelsea are still going at it. And this match was like really, really good. And there was another point in the match where Michin looked like she was about to go ahead and take a spear from Chelsea Green on the outside of the ring, but when she moved, Chelsea Green wound up hitting she wound up flying in and hitting into Piper Niven. And this was like before Michin hit the eat defeat or whatever. And then like Michin was constantly distracted by Piper Niven, and she just kept getting involved. And the last time she got involved, Chelsea Green was on the top rope. Piper Niven wound up getting on the apron and distracted Michin once again. And then this is when Michin did a running drop kick on her and gets her out of there. And then Chelsea Green wound up slapping Michin and then wound up flipping into a prettier, and then 1, 2, 3. A new and first ever women's inaugural USA champion have been crowned, and it couldn't have happened for a better person. I almost damn near cried, because for years since her return, like, it just haven't been working out in her favor. And honestly, she's been working hard for a long time, not even just this year, like even years prior. And she has no problem with doing anything for the business, and she definitely have earned her stride. This was a well-deserved win for her, and it couldn't happen for a better person. Definitely taking that nasty bump at Money in the Bank, going through those tables, like that was wild to me. So she definitely deserved this, and I'm so happy for her. But yeah, congratulations to Chelsea Green. Well-respected character work and everything like that. She definitely understands the assignment, and I see nothing but big things for her in the future. And finally, we are here at our main event. It is the WWE Undisputed Champion putting his championship on the line, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. So in this matchup, Kevin Owens act like he wants nothing to do with Cody Rhodes, and he is basically getting out the ring and keep getting in and getting out and getting in, getting out, getting in, and then Cody Rhodes winds up coming after him, and he winds up beating him up outside the ring. In a good majority of this match, Cody Rhodes is taking dominance of this match, and I remember he did like a suicide dive, but then he wound up like grabbing up on the leg. Then we go to commercial break. And during the commercial break, Kevin Owens was like working on the leg and everything like that. And I really wasn't paying attention when they did the picture-in-picture, so I only seen like bits and pieces. But then all of a sudden, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes were on the top rope, and it looked like Cody Rhodes was going to do a superplex, but Cody Rhodes blocked and did like a swanton and got a 2 count. A little bit back and forth later, Cody Rhodes accidentally bumps into the referee, and then from there, Kevin Owens hit the stunner and looked like he would have won the match had the referee would have never got knocked out of the ring. And then the referee comes in and he wants to count a 2 count, and these two are still going back and forth, and the referee, once again, the second referee gets knocked out, and a little bit back and forth later, Kevin Owens wound up getting a chair, but Cody Rhodes was the one that wound up using it and did the crossroads on the chair. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes successfully retains the WWE Undisputed Championship. And then almost forgot to say that he brought the Wing Eagle Championship out. And I was never like a really big fan of that particular type of championship. I mean, obviously, this is one of my favorites outside of the Attitude Era Championship. If he would have brought that out, I'm not going to lie, I probably would have been a little bit more excited for that particular belt. But hey, it is what it is. And this is where the night ends with Cody Rhodes, you know, on top and being all happy. But after the match, he actually got pile drived, and Kevin Owens wound up getting into it with Triple H right after the fact. And they were like in each other's faces, and this all happened off air. So I guess they're gonna do this whole angle where Cody Rhodes is gonna be injured and probably won't return until probably like up into the Royal Rumble, I'm guessing. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Not gonna lie, wasn't really into this match because I already knew the result of this. I'm glad they did something different and all that other stuff. But honestly, this pay-per-view was pretty mid. But the women actually came through though to me. The Io Sky and Liv Morgan match was one of my favorites, honestly. And then the match with Chelsea Green and Michin was actually probably one of the matches of the night to me. But comment down below, how did you feel about Saturday night's main event? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Worst show on earth? Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow this channel. Your love and support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And peace, TJ. I'm out.
Yeah. I know. You got them? What do you got for me? Oh, they're cute! They're better than my purse. They're so much better than my purse. Oh my gosh. This is it. This is right here. Zoom into this face. She is the first ever United States Women's Champion. Red, white, and green, baby. Told ya.
It's like Chanel.
It's giving
It looks like Chanel.
designer. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They look so cute. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Wow. So sophisticated.
So it's giving classy.
It is.
You're so pretty.